Hey everybody, I have a reaction for you guys today. Is a video by Minute Earth, and I thought it was an interesting video. The name of it is "Why Do All YouTube Videos Look Alike?" So let's get into it.
Over the eons, lots of very different kinds of crustaceans have evolved flatter, shorter shells. Their bellies have gotten wider. Their tails have gotten tucked up under their bodies. In other words, all these different animals have become remarkably similar. They've all become crabs. And in a way, that very same process is happening on YouTube. Hi, I'm David, and this is Minute Metaphor. Okay, it's not like the YouTubers are becoming crabs, or at least not that we know about. But like all of those very different crustaceans, many YouTube videos are becoming more and more similar to one another, with look-alike titles and thumbs, and more or less the same runtimes. What we're looking at here is basically convergent evolution. In the natural world, convergent evolution happens when species independently evolve similar traits. It often happens when different species face the same ecological problem. Like certain crustaceans known as decapods are great at defending themselves from frontal attacks.
Yeah, I noticed that with YouTube, with the pattern of certain videos. Because I noticed one YouTuber made one video with a certain title, and another YouTuber came out with another one with the same exact title. And it's one of these so-called spiritual YouTubers. And I was like, hold on. I was like, this title looks similar. Like I just seen this one before on somebody else's page. And I'm like, oh, okay, so people recycling videos now? So is that what we doing on YouTube? I can't speak for everybody. I'm just saying. It was that one occurrence. It was yesterday I seen it. I was like, damn.
But they're prone to getting snatched by clever predators that grab them from behind. And they only have certain tools at their disposal to deal with this problem. Crustaceans can't just evolve tail chainsaws after all. But they can undergo smaller incremental changes in their body shape. A smaller tucked under tail presents fewer vulnerable areas for predators to grab, and a flatter, wider shell frees their legs to move side to side, giving them more ways to escape. Over the last 200 million years, more than 50% of decapod species have ended up stumbling onto the same kinds of adaptations, those that make them crabs. In the digital world, YouTubers too are all trying to solve the same problem.
Because I'm about to say, how does correlate to you, I guess he's making a comparison.
They need to get a ton of eyeballs on their content to survive. Yeah. And they too have only so many tools at their disposal. It's not like they can suddenly pivot and start making more.
Not only the views, you have to get people to watch the ads, stuff like that. That's how you really, make money on top of, having views. Because you can have 1 million views, but if people not watching the ads like that, you won't make that much money. I guess it depends on who you are as a YouTuber.
Films, but creators can focus on attracting the favor.
Yeah, I guess depending on who you are and your content or whatever, what you make.
Of YouTube's algorithmic recommendation system. Many are giving their videos attention-grabbing titles and, well, the thumb. And this stuff works. Studies have shown that
what you talking about, clickbait? You talking about clickbait? Yeah, I see that a lot now.
Higher numbers of people click on the thumb, which causes the algorithm to recommend the video to even more people. Thumbnail. Lots of creators have also converged on 20-minute runtimes, which might sound random, but according to research, it's the algorithm's favorite length. Even the most stubborn of channels are occasionally displaying these traits, although will likely evolve claws.
They say
recommend the video to even more people. Lots of creators have also converged on 20-minute runtimes, which might sound random, but according to research, it's the algorithm's favorite length. Even the most stubborn of channels are occasionally displaying these traits, although
yeah, I guess some people like 20-minute videos, Some people like to sit, eat, watch YouTube. You don't want to have to keep scrolling. But you would think now, statistically, more people are like short videos because, more people have a shorter attention span now. Which I think is why they have YouTube shorts, just like with TikTok, like Instagram, just to catch your eye for maybe 10 seconds.
We'll likely evolve claws before we make a 20-minute video. Of course, there are differences between the convergence going on in YouTube videos and that in crustaceans. Unlike crustaceans, which mutate randomly and independently from one another, many YouTubers are undertaking this process consciously. They're seeing what success looks like in other channels and are pivoting to give themselves the best opportunity to survive. But some creatures and creators have found success zigging when everyone else has zagged. Take the frog crab, which used to look like, well,
I guess he basically saying is, you know, I guess certain creators look at, like, smaller creators look at bigger creators, see what they doing, they try to do it too. And I guess it determine on what they do, how they say it or whatever, determine how far they go and how big they channel get. And then you got the ones who try to do it, but they just kind of fall to the wayside. I guess that's what he's saying.
well, every other crab. But more recently, it has evolved to hide from predators by burying itself in the sand. In doing so, it's actually lost its crab shape, and it's flourished anyway. And some YouTubers who used to regularly make somewhat clickbaity 20-minute videos, presumably to appease the algorithm, now make just a few multi-hour long videos a year that feature thumbs and titles like this. And viewers flock to them anyway.
Yep.
So yeah, despite all the convergence going on out there are lots of ways to be a successful YouTuber, and lots of ways to be a successful crustacean. And as the YouTube environment and the natural environment continue to change with more threats and opportunities, we'll likely see all sorts of new adaptations too. Not every YouTuber has to turn into Mr. Beast.
No, but what I tell people, man, just keep putting out content. You know, put out what you feel like work best for you. You know, do stuff to get people to draw people to your channel. You know, collab with other YouTubers. You know, do shit like that. You know, that's what I'm gonna start doing. You know, collabing with other YouTubers. You know, do stuff like that. You know, be open to do other things. You know, to have the open different audiences, so you won't be just stuck in this one brim. You know, in this one lane. Unless that what you just want to do, then that's what it is.
And not every mystery beast has to turn into a crab. We're more interested in telling stories about beasts than becoming Mr. Beast. But that means that we only occasionally stumble into that YouTube algorithmic fairy dust. So the best way to make sure we're able to keep making our brand of videos is through the help of our supporters over at Patreon. And now is the best time to join, since we cooked up a bunch of awesome perks to get you to make the leap.
Okay. We get okay. You got me with the ad, my nigga.
Res download. We may even include your stick figure in a future video. And if you become a super supporter, an annual member at $30 a month or higher, in addition to all that other stuff, you'll also become...
Well, that's the end of the video, people. So, like you were saying, man, if you want to be a great YouTuber, just be consistent with the content. And, you know, be, what's the word I want to say? Just be lively, you know. Be a channel that people want to gravitate to, you know. You know, don't just be boring, you know, you know, just saying, you know, be more, you know, friendly, just open, you know, shit like that. But yeah, man, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.